All right, guys, so this video is going to be simply about how really at this point in my life, there's nothing that's stopping me from reaching my goals, right? Absolutely nothing. So I made a promise to God after I had a little scare. I don't want to go too deep into it, but I made a promise to God that I wouldn't let that happen again unless I was fine with that risk. And then number two, that if that situation were to ever occur and I was fine with the risk, will I even have the financial money to be able to support the decision I make, right? And the answer is no. So that just tells me that I have to work to make sure that I get that, right? So I can get that financial security, right? And this is the time to build it, right? This is the time to build it because while everyone else is out partying, going out and doing all these things, you're out here putting in the time, efforts, and work in order to create the lifestyle that you want, right? And you're not gonna get there if you're always constantly distracted. And don't get me wrong, guys, don't get me wrong. It's fine to do that, right? But not to do it too much, or else you just let that get to you and then you end up going out more, and it's not, it doesn't even have to be going out, just being entertained. If it's not leading you any closer to your goal or your mission or wherever you're trying to head to, then why would you do it, right? Because you're just distracting yourself. And I think, at least within your 20s and 30s, between your 20s and 30s, you should be focusing on learning high income skills to develop, right? To be very successful. You should be focusing on that, learning those core skills, communicating, right? I'm in sales right now. I'm in sales, and I made that transition from a computer science guy to going into sales. I made that huge decision. And so I'm putting a lot of effort in developing the skills and development, the relationships, outreach, all of these very important skills. So not only will I have those skills, but it's going to become beneficial to me it'll be beneficial to me in my business, right? And so I'm determined, right? And one of the biggest skills I'm learning right now is discipline to actually taking the steps, the right action, the right steps. Because yeah, maybe I had the correct framework for a cold DM, right? Maybe I was good at communicating, but I kind of sucked at outreach. Not that I sucked at outreach, but I wasn't disciplined enough to do the outreach consistently, right? So think about that for a second. I had the skills to communicate with people. I had the skills to do the cold DM and structure in a way where you're getting responses back, right? I was able to do that, but the only skill that I was lacking was discipline, because I would be consistent at it for just a day or 2, 3 days maybe, and then I'll stop. And only recently I've been consistent for 1 week posting that kind of content. 1 week I've been very consistent. And I know, that sounds kind of, well, you kind of like discipline in that area. Maybe I did. But that was enough to show me that I'm making some new and different changes in the direction I'm going, right? So I think the biggest skill, I don't even know if it's a skill, is discipline. And I feel that was cultivated because of the fact that I, like I said, made a promise to God, but I also want it that bad. I want that success, and I am going to get that success, right? I'm manifesting that because I think part of it too, when I realized when I was with dating this girl, I realized that I wasn't in a position to, have more. Yes, you can have more fun, but there's only so much you can do without spending a lot of money. Well, that's not true, but especially out here in Tempe, you're kind of stuck in this area, so we can't really just go anywhere. I had no car, and so we can only do as much as they can do. And I wanted to do a lot of different experiences with her, and doing social things, but I just didn't feel like I was in a position to do that. And I just felt like I needed to break things off. And don't get me wrong, she's amazing. She's an amazing person. I still care about her. But at this time in my life, I have to dial in here so I can get closer to my goals and closer to the life that I want. It all starts with just being disciplined. Even if your skills are good or they're bad, it all just starts with being disciplined enough to take that action, right? So, in short, this video is choose the path that you want, right? And I do believe in having fun too, don't get me wrong. Even if you're maybe not insanely successful right now, yeah, you can go out. You don't have to spend money when you go out. You go to the club, but you don't have to spend money. But that should be like an 80-20 rule, right? 80% of you should be dialed in, and then 20% will be, you having fun and going out. But I also believe that we should be doing that at least between our 20s and 30s, focusing on that, right? Developing skills that are highly favorable to you. So then maybe even in your 25s, if you get there fast enough, in your 25, whatever, 30, it's gonna pay off hugely. Like, it's gonna pay off. And you're gonna start seeing the results that you wanted, the lifestyle that you wanted. It's all gonna come into fruition. But like I said, it all starts by wanting and desiring to get to success, and then taking the action and the work towards it. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And I want you guys to know that you guys just need to continue on, put in the work. If you guys like this content, drop a like, subscribe. Let me know what else you guys want to see, because I'm just being very consistent here, putting in the work. So let me know, and we will talk soon. Peace.